Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday, January 5th. You see it's very windy. So right now the temperatures are probably in the mid to high 70s. I'm in Houston, Texas, zone 9B. So the temperatures, I think right now it's 77, and we're going to get winter freeze. It will be, I think, 5 a.m. tonight. It's 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's going to be 30 degrees. We'll be in the 30s for a couple of hours, and then tomorrow it will warm up, I think, to 50, 49. I think it's maybe 49 or 50 is the high for tomorrow, and we'll have 3 or 4 days where overnight temperatures will be below freezing. So if you watched an old video of mine, I think the title was "The Garden is Resilient." So I want to test that, meaning I'm not going to prepare for the winter freeze that much. The only thing I did I think about a week ago was I harvested my tomatoes, because I had tomatoes that were they were coming up from the base. New shoots were coming up from the base, so I decided to go ahead and harvest the tomatoes. I'll process those, but other than that, I will not do anything else to prepare for that freeze. I'm going to trust that the work that I've put in for the past 2 to 3 years since I've had this garden is going to be enough to get us through this freeze. And honestly, it's just a couple of hours each night where the temperatures go below 32. And since it warms up by the next day, I think we'll have 3 or 4 nights, maybe 3 nights. I'm hoping things are not too bad. We're definitely in a much better position than other people in the rest of the country. So I'm taking this video. This is, like I said, it's Sunday. The freeze is coming tonight. Well, the cold weather is coming tonight. I'll do an after shot probably on Thursday or Friday once we are back to normal. The only thing I'll do is I'll water my containers, make sure that they're well watered, my plants are well watered. Although it's supposed to rain tonight, it will rain, and then the cold air will come behind it. Honestly, for us, the cold is never much of a problem. It's always the wind. So that is what might be a problem. I think they're supposed to gust up to 30 miles an hour. Maybe my standard roses might be knocked over a little bit. So this is how it's looking like. Very, very nice blooms. Maybe some of my young trees might be knocked over a little bit, but it should be fine. 25 to 30 miles an hour wind is not so bad. We've had worse than that. So the only thing I'll be doing today, I'll water, especially the containers, make sure they're well watered. I'm hoping we have enough rain so that the garden beds are watered on their own. I have the collard greens will be fine. Those are cool weather plants. They should be fine. I already harvested some a few days ago, and it's a lot. We'll just see what happens. I have some mustard greens. I'll probably harvest this one. Get some leaves from this one. It's huge. Look at that. I have some more mustard. So that one was actually planted in the wrong bed. The mustard was supposed to be planted here. And there's a video of when I planted them. They were tiny little things back in September, but yeah. So I'll harvest some of this. For the cilantro, I think I'll chop up a little bit, a few, and let's see what else. These collards, these are new, so these ones will be, leave them alone. On this side, mostly I have my fruit trees. I'll just water the containers. They're already starting to go to sleep anyway. So this peach, see the leaves are turning, they're falling off. Yeah. So basically, the only winter prep I'm going to do is watering the plants. So let's do that. Let's start with this side. The water should keep things warm, at least a few degrees warmer than the air temperatures. At least it will keep their roots warm. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll come back after the freeze is done, probably Thursday or Friday, and we'll see what survived. But like I said previously, the garden is resilient. If things die, they die. You know, they can always be replaced. You can always start new seeds. And I'm just going to trust that I've done a good job in taking care of things. I'm hoping, meaning the soil, I'm hoping the soil is fertile and healthy, and the roots are well established now. There are a few new things that I planted this year. Some of the shrubs, the evergreens, like this radicans right here, this gardenia radicans, those are still new. But like I said, it won't be too bad according to what the forecast is showing. It shouldn't be too bad. So, and even my that plumeria right there, my tropicals, I'll just let them be. We'll see. Let them be. Last year I moved many things and it wasn't so bad, so I'll let it be. So let's see what survives. Okay, I'll come back after the freeze is gone and we'll see what we have. Okay, bye. Okay, today is Saturday, January 11th. So this is an update, a follow-up to last week. The beginning of this video I was showing how the garden looked like ahead of the winter freeze we had. It wasn't really a freeze, but we had temperatures below freeze, I think for 4 days. So this is 1 week later, showing you how the garden looks like. Like I said, I didn't do any prep. I just watered the garden really well prior to that freeze coming through. Sunday evening, I think we were in the high 70s, and then the temperatures dropped to below 30 Sunday night into Monday morning. And today we are in, I think we're in the mid 50s. The temperatures are now way above, we are way above freezing. I think we'll be in the 50s and 40s for the next couple of weeks. But in 2 to 3 weeks time, we'll probably be in the 70s by then. But this is the aftermath of that freeze. So this is my Snow Queen hibiscus. The top part is fried a little bit, but the bottom is good. So this is okay because in the spring I was going to prune them by about half. So that's okay, it's not bad. The plumeria lost all the leaves. I was expecting that to happen. I didn't do anything with them, just left it there. The tomatoes that had pruned, what remained looks like they are fried, so I'll cut those all the way down to the base. The collards look fine. They were going to be fine anyway, except for this one that's been knocked over by the wind. The rest of the garden I think looks pretty good. We had some rain 2 days ago, I think, so that probably helped. We still had winds. Winds is, like I said before, winds is the main problem for us, but the cold wasn't too bad. As you can see, things are looking decent. The sunshine lagastrums, those are now bulletproof. Nothing really will harm them, maybe except disease, but they're fine. I had said I was going to harvest this mustard green, but I did not, and it looks fine. But I need to go ahead and harvest it because it's now grown too big. The other collards look okay. Nothing really happened with them. Nothing happened to them. This lantana is burnt, but that was expected. But the growth at the bottom will, I'll chop that off, and the growth at the bottom will sprout right back up in the spring. Let's see this side. The Mexican petunia that were in the containers, I watered the containers really well. Then plus the rain we got 2 days ago. I don't see any damage to the leaves either. This is a firebush. Yes, no, a lime sizzler firebush. I was expecting that to be burnt, and it did. But this will just chop it all the way down, and it will be back to life in the spring. My peppers, I didn't harvest them. I said I was going to, but I didn't. Just let them be. That's fine. See, there's some more here, some more there. I'll cut the peppers back down to the ground to see if they'll sprout back up. My Duranta Gold, a little bit burnt a little bit, but not too bad. And I was planning on pruning it for this ahead of the spring growth anyway, so that's okay. The fruit trees are okay. They were going to sleep anyway, so there's really nothing to show there. The pear lost all the leaves that it had right there, but it's fine. Back this way, this shade garden, other than the Duranta right there, nothing really happened to it. It looks the same to me. The other set of Duranta is here. As you can see, there's some little bit damage, but that's okay. The rest of the mustards are here. They are fine. I said I was going to harvest some of the cilantro. I did not, but they look fine. No damage there. So there are the mustards. This bed, this is a Mexican heather. I see this has some damage. I'll also cut it back. It should regrow. I'm more concerned about the roots of the shrubs, and they look fine from what I can see. The issue is with cold damage, things might look fine, and then in a few weeks, that's when you start seeing the damage. It might not be apparent immediately, but I think in general, this is good. I didn't cover anything. The only thing I put on the patio was this Pride of Barbados. This, it was just here, semi-exposed. It probably lose all the leaves, but I was planning on cutting that back ahead of the spring growth anyway. My herbs are fine. Even my citrus, I left this, what is this? This is Satsuma, I think. Yes, Bumper Satsuma. That's why it stayed the whole time. It's fine. We'll see. And I thought the wind might knock over the standard roses, but they look okay. I don't see much. We had about 30 miles an hour wind. I think maybe one night it was 40 miles an hour, but I guess the stakes that I had for them are worked. I think that's all. Oh, the elephant ears, those ones were burnt to a crisp. So, but that was expected. I planned on cutting those down anyway ahead of the spring growth. So this is the view. I think we did okay. We did well, actually, more than okay. Like I said, this freeze wasn't as bad as the last two that we had, so that's why I thought the garden would be okay without me really doing anything beyond watering it. So I'm happy with how things look like. So the next step is I'll probably wait a week or two before I start the prunings, because I need to start getting ready for spring anyway. For us, spring comes early. By early February, we'll already be in the mid 70s. You know, Houston has strange weather like that. So we'll be in the 50s and 60s for a couple of weeks, and one random day we'll be in 75. So, okay. All right, I'll stop this video right here. I want to thank you for your attention. If you like this content, please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you fared with the winter storm. I hope you're all doing okay, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you. Bye.